10,
9, 8,
7,
6, 5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
Hey, Skywalkers. It must be Monday. It must be 6 p.m. Pacific time.
That's specifically the
we
time.
are specifically here at 6 p.m. Pacific.
And Julie is on it. I'm chatting with her here, and she's right here. That's so crazy.
Is there like two Julies? How does that work?
I don't know. Julie, fill us in.
And Glenn Stein is here. You know, this reminds me of a time when I was second grade, and one of our classmates was on Romper Room.
Oh, okay.
And so the teacher set up this little TV so we could all watch my friend Sandro.
Oh, of course.
On Romper Room.
Yes.
And
Is
I
this like
was,
Michael Scott on his TV show? But go ahead.
I was so confused because here he is on TV, but he's sitting right next to me.
Oh.
I thought, does he have a
You couldn't have like the time.
I had
thing.
no idea about how things were shot
Right.
a week or two earlier.
Oh, it's so funny.
And this wasn't live, but how could that be? How could it be on TV? But he's right here. Boy,
I get it.
So when you're talking about Julie,
Yeah.
there are two Julies.
Yeah, that reminded you of
They
that.
reminded me of that.
That makes sense. It's like the kid thinking where you don't quite think it
No.
through.
Uh-uh.
It's like one of my favorite stories my mom loves to tell is we had this windy road and there was all these like deer crossing signs. And finally one day I asked Mom, I was like, Mom, how did the deer know to cross right here? I got this.
They read the
spot."
signs. My teacher, I think it was even Mrs. Patterson, pulled me aside and she saw me like, she said, well, yeah.
How old are you? You're 10?
Probably no.
Okay.
I'm talking like 6
Okay.
years old.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I get it now. I was like, but he's still right here. How can he be on TV? The world does not make any sense.
That's so cute.
Or it's the ultimate alter dimensions, the multi-dimensions.
Well, yeah.
The alternate dimensions, the alternate universes. It took me multiverses.
Multiverse.
Yes, took us a while, but we got there. Oh, look who's joining us. Oh boy. It's Aaron, everybody. Happy Life Day. No.
Happy birthday, Eve. Whoa. Are you really turning 40 tomorrow? That's so exciting.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, happy birthday, early Eve. You know what? Let's do it right now.
Okay, everyone.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aaron. Happy birthday to you. Turning 40.
Yay.
You're still a kid. Oh my goodness.
And we have my dad is joining us.
Hey.
Probably my mom too, I'm thinking. Oh,
His birthday's not until September.
Dear Aaron. Both of them. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, you got a while to go.
Aaron, you got to catch up.
Yeah. I'm thinking next year, Aaron will unsurpass me in age. That's how it works over here.
Yes. Oh, Glenn did sing.
Oh, thank you, Glenn.
Oh,
Glenn did sing. Yeah. All right. So we got lots to go over.
Yes, we do.
On this episode of.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Of.
Oh, no. Shh.
Of.
Stall.
This episode of Things
we want to share.
Things we want to share. Things we want to share. Things we want to share.
All right, it is Monday, and not only do we have things we want to share, but an extra bonus episode of Skywalking Through Neverland just went out today.
Yes.
That is episode 514. And we talked with David Nieves. He is the programming director over there at Comic-Con Revolution. And it was a really fun conversation. Because even if you're not going to Comic-Con Revolution, which is the weekend of May 17th and 18th in
Mhm.
Ontario, California, even if you're not going there, it's a good conversation about our first times at conventions.
Yes, and how a convention is run, kind of like a behind the scenes
Yeah.
of conventions, which I mean, as convention goers, it's fun to hear that perspective.
Very much. Yeah. Some things I've never known.
Yeah.
Having gone to conventions for almost 50 years, things I never knew. And how to work at a convention. That would have been my dream job as a kid. Oh, that would have been my dream job. And we asked him, hey, if anyone wants to become a volunteer, and oddly enough, conventions can't have volunteers anymore. Not in California. And he went over this rule, but
something if it's not a 401c, which is a
like
what is that called? A nonprofit. If it's not a nonprofit, then you can't have volunteers or something.
Yeah, which
I
is
don't know.
odd because most conventions are run.
Mhm.
Maybe that's the California thing, but he said, yeah, a lot of people have gone from the volunteer status to worker status, and that just
happened to
seemed
him.
so much fun.
Yeah.
I know it's like one of those things where if you love Disney, you don't want to work at Disney, but I think some people in the group would detest that, would oppose that.
Oppose that view.
Yeah, because I think working at a convention would be really fun. And we thought doing a podcast about Star Wars and Disney and Marvel every single week, would we get tired of talking about it?
Nope.
After 11 years, no. So once again, this is episode 514. It just went out today, and I would say a really, really fun one of the more fun conversations we had. Very, very loose.
Mm-hmm.
Where we didn't really have so much of an agenda, but he did. It is the conversation where we did drop some Skywalker names, Julie and James.
Yes.
Because we're talking all about going home with kittens.
Adopting.
Yes.
Yeah. It was fun. Great conversation.
Yeah, and they can have an escape room there too.
Oh, right. Yeah, this year.
Comic-Con Revolution.
They're having a special escape room, but you have to go now and look for slots, like sign up for slots if you want to do that.
I think we should all go and as a group.
Oh, okay.
I know Julie and James will be there and Jeff Caffrey.
Oh, yeah.
See if we can do something on Sunday.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Oh.
Toulouse.
Oh, their kitty is now a Skywalker. That's great. Oh, and then welcome. Hello, Maria. And hello to Fernando Zayas.
Zayas.
I know. Sorry, Fernando. We love your name.
And one kitty is sitting with James.
Aww. All right. And then also, we are going to have another episode this week.
But before we go there, let's
sorry.
remind everyone once again at Comic-Con Revolution on May the 18th, which is Sunday at 12:45 p.m. We're going to do our pop culture trivia.
Are you sure it's not noon?
I am almost sure. Okay, we're questioning times here.
Yes.
And
12
o'clock. You're right.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so it is.
It's 12 to 1:45.
Yes, times were shifted.
And the next one is 2:45.
Okay, so 12 o'clock will be the first one. That's the pop culture trivia, which have we never done this at a convention?
No, we definitely did it. We've definitely done it. I think it was at Comic-Con Revolution. Either that or it was definitely at
We did one at
Houston.
Lost Con. Oh, that's right.
Houston.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So pop culture trivia at 12, and then at 2:45 will be the Star Wars trivia, and we're going to be joined by our Skywalking crew, Julie and James, the Gildersleeveses.
And I believe Jeff Caffrey
as well. Jeff Caffrey, that's right.
Yeah. That's our crew. And anyone else who wants to join in, woohoo. We would love to have you.
Yes. Yeah. And listen to this conversation we have with David, because some fun things might be coming in the future.
What? Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I'm like, what are you referring to? Okay.
How could you forget this?
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Well,
So yeah.
teasing. Okay.
Then
Then also this week, either Thursday or Friday, depending on if we get it out on time, we are going to do an episode all about Thunderbolts asterisk. So if you haven't seen it in theaters yet, see it before you listen to it, because it's going to be full of spoilers in a fun way.
yes. So has anyone here in the Sky Chat seen a Thunderbolts asterisk yet? Now, what video did we see where
Starting today, Marvel has spammed the feeds with what that asterisk means. But we won't say it if you haven't seen Thunderbolts. But if you have been on social media and happen to see a Marvel reel,
Oh,
you might have seen it. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, let's see. My mom has joined us.
okay.
Who else saw it? Oh, Glenn saw it. Oh,
Glenn knows
Maria.
what that means. And
Excellent.
Julian James saw it. Oh,
Awesome.
Maria saw it as well.
Cool. Aaron knows, not Thunderball, Thunderbolts.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we'll do a whole fun breakdown and what we thought of the film,
Yeah.
which we're looking forward to talking about. After we saw it, it's like, oh, let's record this like right now. We were that excited. Spoiler, we were very excited about it.
Yes. Oh,
Oh, Maria comes in with best MCU movie since No Way Home.
nice.
Yeah.
I definitely would agree,
Mm-hmm.
if not even more so. It was so good. It was so interesting. Such
Yeah.
a different way of doing a Marvel movie.
But a lot of these past Marvel films, which did not do well at the box office, like the Marvels, I really enjoyed.
It
I
was
thought that was so much fun. And of course, we know that it didn't do well because of the strikes.
because if those three ladies could have gone out and hyped their movie
Yeah.
like Glinda and Elphaba did, about
oh, yeah.
that, people would have seen that movie because they are so fun.
And they would
together.
have had a big presence at Comic-Con that July.
Yeah.
So because of that, just seeing, what's her name? Little Miss Marvel.
Oh.
Iman.
Iman Vellani? Is
Her,
that her
yeah.
name? Yeah.
She's just so adorable.
Yeah.
Just to see her alone, it's like, okay, take my money because you're just so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
And that was so much more fun to watch in the movie.
She was great.
So Marvel's was fun, but this was what did David Nieves say to this? We asked him what he thought about the Thunderbolts. He said, "This is much better than it deserved to be."
than it had any right to be, or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, because Well, we'll get into it.
Yes.
We'll get into it. Yes.
So
because we have trivia today too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know that Maria comes for the trivia.
Yeah, that's right.
Trivia and for the buffet.
But before that,
where's the buffet? I just wanted to say buffet just to put it in your head.
Where's the buffet?
So at the end of this, you would say, weren't we gonna go to a buffet? Subliminal.
Oh, I see.
I love a good buffet.
I know you do.
All right. So with that, we want to ask all the Skywalkers here, what did you do yesterday for May the 4th? The first of the coming Star Wars holidays. May is the month of Star Wars, and we all know that May 25th is the real holiday, but what'd you do to kick it off May 4th? And by the way, happy Revenge of the 5th, everybody.
Yes. Happy Revenge of the... I'm wearing my Darth Vader dress.
And I'm wearing my Skywalking shirt.
Yes.
Oh, Fernando comes in with, me and my son are watching Thunderbolts on Wednesday.
Okay.
Oh, good. Then you'll be able to watch our breakdown.
Yes. And James, they went to Downtown Disney. Did you guys get the Lego mini build? Did you end up
getting
that?
Grogu mini
little
build?
Grogu free figure. Binge Star Wars movies. Excellent. Oh, Glenn took his dog to a May the 4th be with you event at a pet store. What did they do?
Oh. I think we went to a pet store once and they had so much Star Wars.
Yeah, we
toys.
ended up getting some toys and not using them for dogs.
No, hell, no way. Forget that.
Kept them around. Oh, yeah. Tales of the Underworld.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Glenn, that is just getting buried. We have some stuff to share for that, but Disney hasn't given us the audio from it. So Nika Futterman, we interviewed, and it was great, but we're not sure what we can share.
But it might somehow accidentally leak out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Julie saw Jeff in line.
Yes,
Maria
the guy who
had to
sang
work.
Margaritaville. a good buffet,
Got it.
or as Aaron calls it now, Buffett. Yeah, so we'll go over what we did, and if anyone wants many more to share about what they did, please let us know in the Sky Chat.
Yeah, so the puppy took pictures with Yoda ears and Leia buns. Aw.
Nice.
Maria had to work. Well, hopefully you're celebrating Star Wars now, Maria. Yay.
Oh, Julie said that she saw Jeff in the store in line, but couldn't stay long
Oh.
enough to get one.
Oh, cool. All right, hold on. Just checking. Okay.
All right, now before we get into a Star Wars Day at Disneyland, Sarah, share with everybody
Oh,
a video you did.
oh, okay, okay. Well, I have recorded a book review. You guys remember book reviews? I think my last book review I did was in 2022 because that's I have like a template, a video template for my book reviews. Well, there was another book that just came out, or it's coming out tomorrow. And it's called Star Wars: The Acolyte Wayseeker. So this continues, well, it's actually a prequel to the Acolyte series, but not really a total prequel. It's just following the characters that you see in that series. So Vernestra Rowe and Master Indara, who at this point she's a young Jedi Knight, not a master. And so I did a book review, and that will be out on our YouTube channel tomorrow. And I'll talk about that book. So definitely tune in. It's only like 7 minutes long, the book review. But overall, I recommend it. And if you want a fun audiobook listen or a fun quick read, it's a good book.
Yeah, and we want to champion anything about the Acolyte to get a second season.
It was nice to have more of the story fleshed out, just more of these characters.
Oh, yeah,
So,
like always.
yeah.
Like always. And then, so let's go over the Star Wars Day at Disneyland, and
Okay. And
And
then
we-
we'll go over what you guys
we can
said.
tell them all about the video we posted on Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah.
of the lightsabers. Yeah. Well, so
Yeah,
we'll get to it.
we'll get
so
to
let's go
that.
through the photos. How about that?
Okay,
All right. So
here we
first
go.
of all,
So yesterday at Disneyland.
yeah, so we had a job earlier in the day. We went to that and we got to Disneyland about 2 p.m. and we had some food. Jolly Holiday Bakery's open again, so we ate there and we were very excited about that. And then let me fix
And then
this
this
up.
is at the Star Trader, and they've got some new helmets.
Yeah.
They have the 2 Clone Trooper helmets, the Phase 3 Clone Trooper helmets, which I got my eye on that blue one.
What does phase 3 mean?
Well, there's the first phase from Attack of the Clones.
Okay.
And then so there's the eye lens pieces they shift.
Oh.
So the first phase was like that more cat eye, and the second phase like in between this here and that first phase.
Where's our other one? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, it is
Yeah,
different.
so that's phase 2, the
Oh,
Captain Rex.
wow.
And then this
Here.
is phase 3, which is more Stormtrooper.
If we show them, so up here, you can. Oh, well,
There
there
you
you
go.
go.
Up there. Can we
Oops.
zoom in there?
No.
Oh,
So you
okay.
got to bring it over here, unless
Okay.
it's too hard to do. Yeah. Yeah. So here, I will show you this. So as you can see, these lenses here, they dip up.
Yeah, they're more like Stormtrooper for phase 3, but phase 2.
Okay. Yeah, that one just dips down.
Yeah. And the
Interesting.
phase 1 is more narrow for the lens here.
Okay.
More- that's
Well,
phase
this
2.
looks like the best one to be able to actually see out of.
Yeah, actually, there's pros and cons. Like this one, what we're looking at on the screen
Uh-huh.
right now, has a bigger side piece, so you can see more of this the side of your face.
Better peripheral vision.
Yeah, this one not so much.
Got it. Interesting. Okay. All right, so that is what we found there, but we're going to move on because May the 4th is now like this huge Star Wars holiday at Disneyland. They make a big deal about it. There's all these cool like setups, things like the photo ops where you can just take May the 4th pictures everywhere.
This was
And
set right up outside of the Star Trader gift shop.
yeah. These are outfits, by the way. So, Richard, you got a lot of comments on your ceremonial Luke jacket.
And you got a lot of comments on your Bespin Leia
Ugh,
outfit.
Yes, I love this. This is a new duster that you can buy at Her Universe, and I totally recommend it. I loved it. And this is the other side of that banner. So you could have dark side, or you could have light side.
I do like this artwork.
Yeah, it's very
A lot of
cute.
the new artwork, I don't care for, but
Mhm.
this I really like.
Yeah, it's cute. And they have shirts and things like that. We didn't get pictures of all the merchandise. You can see that
Yeah.
anywhere. Oh,
So here we go. How often has this happened to you? You got a good spot at a show, at a presentation, and then two very kind people who think about others put their kids on their shoulders. So all of a sudden, our really nice positions in the audience became the worst places to stand to watch the show. If you want to watch the backsides of these kids, then there you go.
couldn't see Kylo Ren, who's right behind them.
You can hardly see the high echelon. But I don't understand these people. Don't you look around? Don't you see that this is going to impede the other's line of sight?
Waves hands and jumps and can't see ever. Yes, Julie, you and I have the same issue. We are short.
Yeah, maybe as like a safety precaution, you can have someone say, "Oh, can you please not do that because of safety rules?" Yeah,
Yeah.
please don't. And I just people all around us were looking like, why would someone do this?
Yeah.
Why? And they all
Yeah.
had to move. These people, they're thinking about their kids, which I understand. But at that point, move more in the back
Mm.
so you're not blocking someone's vision.
Glenn is saying at Walt Disney World, they do make people take down their kids for safety.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. That is awesome.
Wow.
I want to be in control of that. I want to be that safety monitor that says, yeah, and your phones, you can't really raise them up because that's a safety issue.
You'd be good at that.
Oh, I would love that job.
You would love that job. I would love being a line monitor. I would just love it. Please stand here. Okay, everyone squeeze in.
I'm going to be a safety monitor. So if there's ever an opening at Disney, please let me know. I want to be that guy.
Oh,
And then finally,
yes.
okay, there's Kylo Ren with another. It's a third kid on their parents' shoulders.
yeah.
Why? Why do they not think about others?
At least this one she was kind of like hunched down, but yeah, still. That's how you can see Kylo Ren. But in the meantime, Star Wars Day at Disneyland is awesome because it's like a mini celebration. And we kept running into people or getting tapped on the shoulder and just like running into so many friends everywhere. It was really fun. Here we have Christopher Marino.
He's in the
And-
orange hat
Yes.
with this. He's this guy. Is Christopher, our good friend Christopher Marino, who's one
Yeah.
of the original Skywalkers.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Russ Flores,
Yep.
author of Seen Unseen Disneyland and more Seen Unseen Disneyland. Here, he's wearing his Jedi Sith cloak,
Yes.
and this is where we're watching that show that we couldn't really see.
So we took pictures.
Yeah, so it's fun to say going in groups, getting groups. Some will splinter off, and others will join.
Oh
And
yeah.
by the end of the night, it's like this is like our fourth iteration of a skywalking group.
Oh yeah. I think we met like 20 people. And then this is in the little stall.
Alcove
Yeah.
in one of the shops in the marketplace, and
Found a red button.
here you go, Sarah. He goes, you know what? Maybe I'll try this. Let's shut down Not Scary Farm. I'll shut down Galaxy's Edge.
Mm-hmm.
But oddly enough, when she pressed that button, it shut down Six Flags Magic Mountain. No one cared though.
Hold on. Julie's gonna hire you as a volunteer to yell at people.
Oh, please. I will pay Disney to do that.
That's
And then,
amazing. Oh, go ahead.
Glenn says, at least they do it for parades, but I don't know if they do it at the events like this.
Oh, okay. I like Fantasmic over there. It has that great like amphitheater. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of
They have
behavior.
more space.
All right, so moving on to merchandise.
They have this beautiful layout. She was like 18 inches tall.
That was big.
She
I
was-
don't know about that. Maybe
It was more than
maybe-
12 inches.
maybe 15 inches.
Yeah, 15
But
inches.
yeah, this was a big Barbie set.
Yeah, and look at her little eyelashes. Oh my goodness. Oh, and yeah, it was like in this cool box, $150.
But you get Leia, you get R2, and
Yeah.
her hydro spanners to the left.
Yes.
Her little goggles she used on the Millennium Falcon
Mhm.
and a hydro spanner
And a blaster.
and that nice box.
Yeah.
You know how much we love packaging.
Yeah, you can really display this very nicely. It was a cool item. It was fun to see in person. I liked that.
And-
Oh, and then this was new too, right? This Yoda collectible
Yeah, this
figure.
Yoda, little tiny. This was small.
Yeah.
Whereas the Leia and R2 were big. This was very tiny.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost didn't see it on the shelf. It was that small.
Yeah.
For $129,
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
exactly.
But
Let's see.
you know, oh,
Oh, go ahead. Julie saw the doll as well. Yeah, her price made more sense. Yeah, a lot of those dolls now that Disneyland are making the nice limited edition ones are like 125 plus.
mm.
Yeah.
But then also,
Yeah.
what did you get?
Oh, for Empire Strikes Back is having their 45th anniversary, and I had never seen in pictures. I was all ready to get the Hoth ears. Like they have these new Hoth Loungefly ears. I was so excited about them, but then I saw these, and you guys, they have the poster image that was basically on the Empire Strikes Back book
So
that
thi-
I would stare at.
So this
Yes.
this here is Empire Strikes Back style A poster,
Yeah.
and this is the special edition poster.
That's what I thought. This was special edition. So it's cool because it's celebrating, all different versions of it. And then it has this nice medallion, this Empire 45th. Now, what I am going to do, because this is covering Leia, and that's unacceptable. So I'm just going to sew this, and make it so you'll be
Yeah.
able to see Leia.
You think someone would have thought about that?
Yeah.
I'll
And
give them a
now-
little
Oh,
medallion.
Yeah. So the medallion here, look at this. Empire Strikes Back 45th. How cool is that?
Now I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah, this is all. I don't know. I had never seen these in pictures of all the merchandise that was released. Hello. It's not focusing. Of all the merchandise that was released, or the pictures of it, I saw these were nowhere. Now the back are kind of boring, but we saw when we were in Avengers Campus, we saw someone getting their Spider-Man back of the ears signed by Spider-Man. So now I want to get like 2 character signatures on
Mhm.
here. And I wondered, does Darth Vader sign? Does he do signings? I know like the characters at Galaxy's Edge, I don't think they sign because that's like breaks the universe. So they don't
Well,
sign.
Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, they sign.
Yeah,
so-
but I would probably want Star Wars characters
Oh,
to sign.
well,
these.
yeah, not Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of new merchandise for the 45th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, and only one baseball cap for Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. And they have a Tauntaun hat for
That was cute.
for Empire
But
Strikes Back.
I'm just wondering what their reasoning was.
Yeah, I'm not
'Cause
sure.
there's this big re-release of Revenge of the Sith. Why not springboard off of that?
hmm
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, now back to our
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
pictures.
Okay, pictures.
All right, so there's the Yoda statue for $129. The little
Oh,
tiny pewter collectible, and I'm gonna guess it's like 8 inches high.
okay.
Not
Very small.
not very big at all. But let's go to this next one. This Grogu.
Was gigantic.
If you have an extra
wow.
$1,500,
$1,800.
$1,800, maybe you didn't hear us. $1,800 for this Grogu. And I'm not really sure. It looks like it's made out of wood, but-
Yeah.
but it had that very waxy. You go to those
Yeah.
carnivals and you put a couple of quarters in the machine and it presses together this wax mold, and out comes a dinosaur.
Honestly, it was giving me 3D printed vibes.
Very much so, yeah. Well, this was the predecessor to 3D printing, those machines you see at carnivals.
Right.
But yeah. Whenever we're in Doc
Doc Ondar.
Ondar's, I always like to ask the people, so what's been selling?
Yeah.
And I should have asked them how has this been selling? Because I just can't see this.
But the lightsabers,
Oh,
they sell.
now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere.
Oh.
Speaking of which, this is our friend Christopher Marino once again, and he was debating, should I get that Balin Skull Shin Hati lightsaber collection from Ahsoka? He was thinking, and guess what? He got it.
He got it. He
And
was-
look how happy he is. Then we were told by other people that some of the batteries aren't working in lightsabers. So
Yeah.
they had a station down by Savi's workshop that if you want to go down there, they'll take it apart and test the batteries.
Yeah.
So we did, and we did a whole unboxing video.
Yeah.
Spontaneous.
That's on our Instagram right now and YouTube.
That's a-
Yeah, so definitely check that out.
A 3-minute video of this unboxing of these 2 orange lightsabers.
It has 18,000 views already.
Hasn't even been
Wow.
on a day.
People love these lightsabers. They're so fun. And if it wasn't, well, if money was no object, we would probably got those too because we waited in line just to see stuff in
Yeah.
there, and we
Yeah,
were there for quite a while.
but where do you put all these?
I know.
As you can tell, we don't really have a whole lot of
But
real estate on the
What
walls.
was cool about them is they were orange.
Yeah.
They were orange. They're the only orange lightsabers. So I think
Yes.
that's why people are very excited. And yes, the box did include the blades as well. They were the same size blades. Like both of them were the same size. And they attached to the lightsaber hilts
Yeah,
and
but-
off you went.
If you look at our video, you can see the lengths of them. They're both the same size.
Yeah. It's very cool. In fact, I think I can show. Oh yeah. Here, let me go down to the bottom. I have like a very. There they are. They're
Yeah,
the-
this is during the day, so you can't really see the
yeah, can't see that
colors.
they're orange so much, but you can kind of. We were in a space where you could.
There's a little bit of shadow. but-
Yeah.
But yeah, they in person they were much brighter than this.
Mhm.
I'm surprised Chris let you two
Yeah.
clash.
I think I was clashing more than he was, so I was like, oh, I better calm down.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. All right. So then, oh, okay. So this was fun. There is an area that is behind the Millennium Falcon that they often use for overflow of the line for Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Like if the line gets long, they put the line out here. It's called the yard, and it's behind these big doors.
Big blast doors.
Yeah, so you're really behind Disneyland, but they have it all set up so it still looks kind of part of Batuu a little bit. Cargo shipments to Batuu. See,
Yeah.
look at this. Isn't this cute?
A little photo op. That's not a little
Yeah.
photo op area. I guess they do
No.
it just. What they do have this little backstage area for media events or
Yes.
overflow, so it will be seen by the public every now and then.
But they had extra merchandise there and lots of people ready to take your money and lots of registers.
And here we are doing our best boy band album cover pose.
Yes.
It is the extended queue area, as
Uh-huh.
Julie says.
Oh, yes, it is the extended queue area. Oh, this is interesting. Glenn says the description on Disney Store for the Shin and Balin lightsaber says blades are sold separately. That
Unless
is,
that's a different set.
yeah.
They've got maybe they do have a set with just the hilts and
Is it still $400? If it is, I would assume that the
yeah,
blades,
the blades
come
are
with it.
with it.
That's
So there might be
weird.
two different sets.
Okay. I doubt it. Okay, but yes, extended queue area. That's it. Yeah, and so they had a lot of setup of all the merchandise on display. And this is where I ended up getting these ears the first time I saw them. I'm like, what is this? But yeah, you'll see these May the 4th merchandise right behind me on display. I don't think we
look
got
how,
any.
Look how happy she is.
I was very happy.
I was very happy to get this.
Oh, and then this is right behind the
Another-
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, a little photo op area.
Yeah.
I never really noticed this door, but being May the 4th, there were so many people there in full costume.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second.
Oh.
Full costumes. So every bit of Galaxy's Edge was used as a little photo op
Yeah.
area.
So a lot of people were over here like kind of waiting in line to take a photo.
Yeah, and I think I just walked by this door without even really thinking about
Yeah.
it, but
It's a cool space.
then seeing it's like, oh, we gotta get a picture there.
Yeah.
So there were people in these unbelievable costumes.
Yeah.
There was a Savage Opress and a
Well, are we
Darth
gonna-
Maul.
Oh, look at
and
this.
there's a Darth Talon.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, Disney were letting these people in all made up like this. Now they were going to Star Wars Night later on as well,
Yes.
but
We talked with her
Yeah.
and she said she was there at 7 a.m. dressed like this.
yeah, if you're gonna get that made up, you're gonna soak in every single second of people oohing and eyeing over you. So now here we are seeing all these really extravagant costumes, and then who walks by again and again without being noticed? Luke Skywalker.
Oh.
The Galaxy's Edge employed Luke Skywalker walked back and forth, and
Oh.
no one gave him a second look.
We were sitting in the marketplace eating our little Flumpusset cheese skewers and we were watching all these amazing cosplayers walking, and then Luke would kind of walk by like kind of
I was like,
forlorn.
who's this guy in a big wig? What is he doing here? Oh, that's the
It was so
the
sad.
employed cosplayer.
He looked very out of place. Like, oh, he needed more oomph to his costume, you know.
Well,
I
there
mean,
were other Jedis who looked very impressive.
there was a couple of people dressed as like the Luke
the
Skywalker looked
Mandalorian
really
Luke.
good too. Yeah.
Yes, I felt bad for him, but everyone was like running by him, knocking him over to get to Ahsoka. And there were other impressive Ahsokas there as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think I have a picture along with the
All right,
Shock
well,
T.
okay, well,
oh, I'm sorry.
we'll get
Do-
to that, but let's
Okay,
go,
okay.
yeah, we'll get to that. All right, so next we have
Yes.
Sarah and her Melon Rune.
Oh, we had to have the Melaroon juice, and it
Melaroon
happened
juice.
to be the exact color of my outfit, my Cloud City Leia. This is my favorite picture now.
Now, did they just put in tables at Katsaka's kettle?
Yes, they've done that relatively recently.
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
recall ever there being seats in there.
Yeah.
And then Sarah, what kind of pin are you wearing there?
Oh, this Disneyland pin, this
It's
honorary citizen badge. Yes. So this is a special button that we won. We were sitting eating at Jolly Holiday Bakery, and we were waiting for our food, which is taking forever. And some of the cast members came by who were cleanup cast members. What are those called?
Yeah.
Custodial. But they like sometimes will
They're like bus boys
Yeah.
at Jolly Holiday.
but they'll dole out trivia. And if you answer correctly, they'll give you these honorary citizen buttons.
Mhm.
And so, of course, they were asking us trivia.
It's like,
And so-
okay.
Okay, hold our beer, hold our Melaroon juice.
Mhm.
And so, of course, we answered correctly, mostly thanks to you, Richard. You were doing a very good job. But I answered something correctly, and so we both got these Disneyland honorary citizen badges.
But he would ask questions, and you know what? I was waiting to see if anyone else could answer the questions. I didn't want to keep jumping in there. I didn't want to be that guy. But when no one else raised their hands, like over here. Over here. So we got our little. I've never seen these badges before.
Yeah, they're so cool.
So Glenn says the blurb says 2 lightsaber blades that are included. Then in the details, it says attachable lightsaber blade in orange red sold separately. But then he says that it may have been updated.
Oh, okay. I hope so, because yeah, that's silly. Baron, that was a bullet point for lightsaber hilts.
Plastic metal.
Hmm.
I didn't hold them. You did, so
Oh, the hilts? Yeah, the bottoms are, I think, metal because they contain, I don't know, that's the attachment
for
part.
the battery
Yeah.
compartment.
And then, of course, the lightsaber blade itself is plastic. So better be careful with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oops, did you go 2 forward?
No.
Hold on. Okay.
Speaking of 2,
Yes, there is a new Toydarian Toy Maker's toy. It is Mace Windu with a
in
bright orange robe.
his Halloween outfit.
Yes. It was so funny. People were like, he doesn't wear orange. He doesn't wear orange.
Yeah, and he's got both of his arms.
Oh, yes. Yes, he does. Not falling to his death.
No, not yet. Spoiler.
I know. He's very cute, though. He's fun. And then we met up with some more
Oh, some more
Skywalkers.
Skywalkers.
Were listeners who recognized us. They came up to us. They are in town just for the May the 4th weekend.
Yeah, they came up here just for this.
Oh, this Megan and I'm Daniel, but her name is Megan. Yes. And then what else? Also met up Disney Holics. Jen was there. Jen Diz. Here's another amazing cosplayer. This is the Protector Jedi.
Yeah, the Jedi Temple Guard.
Oh, it looked really good. This outfit looked amazing.
Everyone pushed over Luke to get to him.
And he had 3D printed his armor there. Looks really great. Oh, here we go. This is an Ahsoka who was just dressed up for the party, and then 2 Shock T characters. Yeah, they were going around together, both as Shock T. Like, okay.
Okay. Didn't you die 3 times?
Oh,
Guess not.
yeah. But
Yeah,
amazing.
this is the level of costuming.
Yeah.
It's like Disney. You gotta up your game.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Look at
Whoa.
this.
Look at
Ah,
the stranger from the Acolyte.
yeah.
Speaking of the Acolyte,
Yeah. This is he looked great. Wow. I think we have there you go.
you know, I didn't ask him where he got his helmet
Oh,
because Entertainment Earth, their helmets aren't available until August.
yeah. This one looks a little more custom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably not a very
Beautiful.
hard helmet to make.
perhaps. But how do you see out of that?
you
Goodness.
don't, that's why he was standing in one spot.
Uh-huh.
But I really do want to get that helmet.
Okay. Yeah. Julie's like, he has the arms to pull that off. Yeah. Yeah, he does. It's like, wow, how long and hard did he work at that and be like, okay, gonna be the stranger, gonna be the stranger every time he's like working out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like lifting weights before he got there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh,
Oh,
look at this. So as a if you come dressed up as a character to Disney, and we've had this issue before, you can't take pictures with
a line.
a line. Like you can't form a line. You can't really take pictures with other guests because you don't want guests to mistake you for the actual character and that you're Disney approved, basically. But this Savage Opress, and then there was a Darth Maul, and they found each other. There was a line like a mile long,
And a Count Dooku.
yes, and the cast members tried to disband it, and it didn't work
Yeah.
because they were so amazing looking. But look at the, I mean, my God, how long did he work at that?
That's a long time to put on that skull cap.
Yeah.
That was a long time to attach those horns.
And then just the makeup
and the
alone,
face paint
too.
alone.
Wow.
And then get into all that
Yeah.
costume.
Oh, yeah. That's so amazing.
Yeah.
Such great. Oh, it was so fun to be there on May the 4th.
Yeah.
And the fact that it was a Star Wars night allowed people to come and cosplay.
Right.
Yeah. It was
So
so
it
cool.
all worked out.
Absolutely. And here we have CRAD TV. We met up. She's got Fisher, the little doll there. So you didn't see her that day?
Oh, I saw
You
her,
did.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Kristen. Yeah. And then and here is his full outfit. Look at that.
Oh,
Wow, look at that giant lightsaber blade.
yeah.
Amazing. He even painted his hands. Wow. So cool. Oh, yeah.
These are our friends from the Sandcrawler Relics.
Yes.
And we met the guy in the Boba Fett outfit in 2019
Mm-hmm.
at the Droid Depot when we asked if we could record he and his son building a droid
Yeah.
in 2019. And then like 2 years ago, he stopped us and said, "Hey, remember me?" And please don't ever ask that of anybody. Don't ever ask, because if it goes south, it makes everyone feel really bad. So, and he did say, "Yeah, it's me from Sandcrawler Relics. You recorded my little boy." And then when we saw him again, it's like, "Oh, okay, now we know who you are."
Yeah. And he had a whole posse together. They had amazing outfits, cosplay. And look at this. This is their whole gang. And the women are characters, you've got Cruella.
Cruella and Snow White.
And Snow White.
That looks like Daenerys from Game of
Yeah,
Thrones.
she does. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's really cool. Beautiful outfits. And then Ray came by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're having a very good conversation about the alternate universe known as Universal Studios.
Indeed. And so this is Maria Sandoval, who was on our recent episode about hair in
Yes.
Ahsoka and the Mandalorian, the Mandoverse hair. She's the hair designer. And so she was there for Star Wars night. So met up with her. And let's see who else. Oh, yeah. And then we have all of our friends. My goodness.
Yeah. There's our friend who always shows up at our Star Wars trivia
Yes.
panels at convention. That's Dan.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Amanda right over here, and her husband
Eric.
and their little daughter.
Yes. Well, I don't know if we should say it online, so we'll
Okay.
say it live. Yeah.
And there's you, and then there's me and the Millennium Falcon.
Great. Awesome Star Wars day. So yeah, they were in town too, also for May the 4th weekend. Let's see what else we got. Oh, and then again, more signs were like everywhere, and mostly in Tomorrowland. They
Yeah.
had the May the 4th signs.
That's some guy let me hold his lightsaber.
Yeah, it was the Luke lightsaber. It's
I
like,
didn't even ask. He just wanted me to
no,
hold
he was
it.
like, I really want you to hold this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was great. Oh,
Oh, and then
okay. Oops. Oh my, what happened?
we had to get this sipper right over here. Look at this. This is the Jawa. This is
Oh,
the Tatooine Jawa. And watch this. Oh, his eyes on? Oh, there we go.
oh,
Now his eyes are on. He makes sounds. Is it the same sound looped?
no.
Oh.
Different ones.
Easy for you to say.
Now he is pretty small, just FYI. So smaller than we thought he would be. Oh, okay, here we go. 8, 9
He's,
inches. 9.
9 inches, 9.25.
Yeah, 9 and a
But from
quarter.
those pictures we saw, we thought he'd be maybe 12 inches.
That's cute. He's got his little trading item.
Is a restraining bolt.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a blaster. Oh, kind of moves.
James wants the Jawa sipper.
Oh,
He's Jawa sized.
that's just. Oh my. This flips around for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Yeah, this was what, $35?
33.
33.
30 with our discount, but yeah.
So it makes sounds and it lights up. So I'd say it's worth 30.
Whee. Very cute.
Very nice. But we were told that if there's any kind of heavy liquid in here, like all liquids heavy, these will snap right off.
Yeah.
These little
Now we would never put liquid in there, but yes.
no. Yeah, these little clips will break right off.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna get these, do not put any liquid in it.
Yeah.
How does it open?
Oh, it's
Oh.
right here, I believe. So
The back of his head. You got to drink from the back of his head.
okay, you know.
Yeah, let's not break.
Yeah, okay, I don't want to mess with it.
Yeah. We're not planning on putting any kind of liquid in there anyway.
No.
There's the battery holder right there.
Very cute.
You
All
wanna-
right. Oh, sure. And then one last thing, merchandise wise, Batu has its own Spirit jersey. And so here it is. It's really sexy, I would say. Black on black, right? It's got kind of your Star Wars designs here. Got the Black Spire outpost symbol. And then on the back, it has both in English and Arabish, Black Spire. Although that probably says outpost below in Arabish, because that's not enough letters to be Black Spire. Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. What are these going for?
Oh gosh. I think my price was 65, but this I don't
I think
I think
they're
it's 80.
always going for about 70.
no, I think this one was 79.99
Oh,
maybe.
okay.
I
But with a discount, that's a good healthy chunk off the price.
yeah. Maybe it's 90. I'm not sure. Yeah.
All right. So this was at the end of the night. So is there
Yeah.
any
I
more?
think that a couple oh
Then
hold on here. On the way home, we had to stop at the grocery store because we needed some cream. And we saw these.
yeah. It felt like when a movie's opening, you go to the supermarket and everything's got the Star Wars logo on it. Everything's got a Star Wars box art. So we've got these, and then we saw that, oh, there's two more. We don't have a picture of those, but there's also a Chewbacca and a Yoda wheat thins.
we have them here. We
So-
ended up buying all 4 because they were having a special for 4.
Yeah. One for $6 or 4 for $5.
Yeah. It was like, okay,
That's
no
a
brainer.
no-brainer. Yeah.
And I think there is one more picture we have. Oh, and then we went home. We were like, what's playing on Disney Plus? And then we turned on the Star Wars, and it's all this "May the Fourth be with you" beautiful artwork. So it was just a really cool day.
Yeah.
We had a great time. So May the 4th be with you, everyone. It was just an awesome time. All right, and other people are saying their area. What else did they do?
I think we read
see.
everything up.
We did. Okay. All right.
And
Okay.
James got
Oh.
a droid set of action figures from
Oh.
the Book of Boba Fett.
Nice.
Which droids? I know we talked about this before, but remind us which droids, because I don't recall many droids being in Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Sounds like a very memorable day for sure. It was.
It was.
All right, so with that, we should move on now to
Trivia.
trivia.
All right. Those are both
Droids.
books.
Oh, that's right. From
Garza
Garza
Whips.
Whips
Okay.
Sanctuary.
Oh, and Shantori has joined us.
Okay, hold me 1 second.
Okay. There we go.
All right.
Shantori has joined us. Welcome, Shantori.
Hey.
All right, everyone, we're going to do trivia. So how we do it is we read it out and we read out the how is this going to go? Okay. All right. Yeah. Richard's going to start and you guys be fast on your fingers. Yay.
All right.
What is our trivia today?
Our trivia is, if you know, you know.
And is it Star
Based
Wars?
On the holiday of this day and yesterday, this is going to be Star Wars trivia.
Okay. All right.
All right. Hey.
Oh, Pierre, you're just in time for trivia.
And Maria says, yeah.
Okay. Let's get rid of that. All right.
All right. So question number 1. So just put it in the comments.
Okay.
All right.
Are we asking to do the letter, not the letter?
The first one is no multiple choice. And the question is, what did the world see first? What did the world see first? The release of Return of the Jedi or the birth of Adam Driver? What did the world see first? What came to us first? Return of the Jedi or Adam Driver? Yeah, as we mentioned last time, crowd purr is a thing of the past.
It's too expensive.
Yeah,
Doesn't
and
make
very,
sense.
very limiting.
Yeah.
So your mom says Adam Driver,
Okay.
as does
Wow,
your
everyone
dad.
does. Wow.
Maria says Return of the Jedi, and Julie says Return of the Jedi. And the correct answer is Return of the Jedi, which was released in 1983, but Adam Driver wasn't released until November 1983. Return of the Jedi came out in May of 83, so it's 6 months older than Adam Driver. And Adam West is older than everybody.
Yes. Older than both of those.
Yes.
That's so funny.
All right. So, number 2.
Okay.
What was the first U.S. theatrical film release to not have an opening crawl? What was the very first U.S. theatrical film release not to have an opening crawl?
Is it A, The Force Awakens, B, Solo, A Star Wars Story, C, Rogue One, or D, The Clone Wars? Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Got people before we said it, I think.
Yes. Kind of a softball. James got it, as did Glenn. Oh, Pierre, not so much.
Oh, Mom
And
got
your
it
mom
as well.
says Clone Wars, and Julie says Rogue One. Clone Wars came out in 2008, way before those other Disney era films.
Yeah. But good guesses all.
Very good guesses. All right. Let's do number 3.
Okay. Darth Vader contracted the bounty hunters Boba Fett, Bosk, IG-88, Dengar, Zuckuss, and 4-LOM to find the Millennium Falcon. Which one of them is a Gand?
That's the species. Which one of those bounty hunters is a Gand?
Is it Boba Fett, Bosk, IG-88, Dengar, Zuckuss, or 4-LOM?
And Glenn comes in with the right answer, Zuckuss, as does James. And your mom says C. I guess that would be Zuckuss.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Now that's the post 2010 Zuckuss. Pre 2010 would have been 4-LOM. Now 4-LOM is Zuckuss, and Zuckuss is 4-LOM. Zuckuss.
I know. Pre 2010?
Yeah.
Not even the.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Kenner got them mixed up.
Wow.
All right. Now, do you want to read number 4?
I do. Pardon me. I don't know why. Okay. During his Disney Legends Award speech in 2015, what character did George Lucas say inspired Jar Jar Binks? Is it A, Magilla Gorilla, B, Goofy, C, Charlie Chaplin, or D, his own son Jet? So during his Disney Legends Award speech in 2015, what character did George Lucas say inspired Jar Jar Binks?
All right. James comes in first. James, go on the other side of the room. Goofy. Glenn got Goofy. Julie got Goofy, and your mom got Goofy as well. Now, his son Jet, he named the Gungan race.
Oh, wait.
He named
Oh.
he was the one who came up with the name Gungan
Oh.
at like 6 years old.
Okay, I was gonna ask how old was he? Okay, cool. Wow. That's fun. Because Gungans are goofy.
Yes, they are.
That's so
And
cute.
before that, we'd never known that. All right, number 5. What character uses the phrase "Hey, hey"?
That's a Disney. That's a Star Wars character.
Yes, being a Star Wars category. So, Sarah?
Is it A, Babu Frick, B, Bib Fortuna, C, Grogu, or D, Snoke? I can just imagine that. Snoke saying, "Hey, hey." That would be so funny.
Oh, everyone's got that one. All right, Julie came in first with Babu Frick, number A. Glenn came in with Babu Frick as well. James came in with Babu Frick, and your mom came in with Bib Fortuna.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Mom. It's Babu Frick.
Hey, hey. All right, next.
In what Star Wars TV series is an episode titled Blue Harvest? What Star Wars TV series is an episode titled Blue Harvest? Is it A, Obi-Wan Kenobi, B, Droids, C, Ewoks, or D, The Mandalorian?
Season 1. Where do we see the name Blue Harvest? What TV series uses that for an episode title?
A, Obi-Wan Kenobi, B, Droids, C, Ewoks, or D, The Mandalorian Season 1.
So your mom comes in with Ewoks.
Okay.
Julie says droids.
So does Glenn.
Glenn says droids.
Okay.
And the right answer is?
Oh, Ewoks. It's Ewoks. Wow, everyone's guessing droids, but yes, James and
Yes.
Mom guessed Ewoks.
During the episode 1 that came out November 23rd, 1985, there was an episode called Blue Harvest. And whenever we do this at conventions, everyone always says, Family Guy, Family Guy. What Star Wars TV series?
Yeah.
They go, no, Family Guy, Family Guy. What Star Wars? They have a hard time getting over that hump.
It's true. Blue Harvest. Cool.
All right, number 7. A New Hope became the very first major motion picture translated into this language in 2013. Is it A, Navajo, B, Spanish, C, Farsi, D, German? And James did what we asked. He was on the other side of the room. But then Glenn comes in with Navajo, number A,
Yes.
as does Julie.
Mhm.
Your mom says Farsi.
Yeah. A good guess, definitely.
Yeah, is an Indian language, the Navajo and the Indian language. All righty. Where is that? There we go.
Yeah.
All right, number 8.
What was the first Star Wars film to be included in the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress? Is it A, The Phantom Menace, B, A New Hope, C, The Empire Strikes Back, or D, The Force Awakens? What was the first Star Wars film to be included in the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress? Phantom Menace, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, or Force Awakens? Interesting. So Mom says A, Phantom Menace. Glenn says Empire Strikes Back. James and Julie both say A New Hope.
And
They are correct.
James and Julie are correct. A New
Yes.
Hope was entered in 1989.
Yes.
And The Empire Strikes Back in 2010 and Return of the Jedi in 2021.
Took till 2010 to enter
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah.
Wow, everyone's guessing Empire. We got Maria saying Empire, that guy saying Empire. But yeah, in terms of films that changed history.
Yeah, films that need to be preserved, that have a stamp in pop culture or in society, really.
It was A New Hope. Oh, Mom meant A New Hope. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say A New Hope? Oh, I messed up then. Sorry,
Because
Mom.
you saw the A there.
Whoops.
And it was right after Return of the Jedi was inducted in 2021, I had reached out to Howard Kazanjian, the producer of Return of the Jedi, and said, "Hey, congratulations!" And he's like, "What?" Yeah, because Jedi was entered into the National Film Registry. He said, "What?" So he said, "I leave it up to you fans to tell me what's going on."
That's cute.
All right, number 9. What character made his very first public appearance walking alongside Darth Vader at the San Anselmo Country Fair Parade in San Anselmo, California in 1978? Was it A, Yoda, B, Boba Fett, C, Lando Calrissian, or D, an Ewok?
Okay, everyone's guessing before we read all the cards down.
Everyone is saying Boba Fett, Boba Fett, Boba Fett, but it is incorrect. It's an Ewok. Not 1978.
It is Boba Fett.
Oh, your mom thought I was serious.
Aw,
1978.
Blue
Blue
Snaggletooth.
Snaggletooth. I would have loved to have seen that.
That would have been cool.
All right, number 10.
In 2007, the U.S. Postal Service celebrated the 30th anniversary of Star Wars and transformed 400 mailboxes into the likeness of who?
A Gonk droid. B, BB-8. C, Yoda. D, R2-D2.
2007, U.S. Postal Service transformed hundreds of mailboxes into who? Yay, wow.
Oh,
Coming in very, very fast.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, Glenn, Julie, we're like right on it together. Before James. James didn't go to the other side of the room. Mom was almost right with Yoda.
That guy B,
Yes, as R2-D2.
and your mom says Yoda.
Yes.
Now, did anyone see these in 2007? There was
We
one
did.
right outside of your old job
Yep.
in downtown Long Beach, and that was the only one in Long Beach.
Mhm. It was really cool. It was right down below my building. So I could go out for lunch and be like, oh, look, there's R2.
Yeah, there were only 400 of these mailboxes in the United States. And there's one right there, and we get a picture of it, and we can't find that picture.
No, we can't find it anywhere.
We wanted to include it in today in Star Wars history, so we just found like a random one. I've got like a random one on my camera roll, but not the one with us in it.
Oh, there's one in Anaheim.
Oh,
Oh, down by Toys R Us. Oh.
what's Toys R Us?
Aw.
Road Trip. Steven Sansweet has got one in Rancho Obi-Wan.
Wow.
It's like, Steven, this is government property.
They probably gave it to him.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. All right, number 11. Who was considered George Lucas's Padawan when he started working on the Clone Wars animated series? George Lucas's Padawan.
Do we even need to say?
Nope. Are they still up?
No.
They were taken down, but they were set up in March 2007. By October, they were all taken down.
Yeah. Yep. Everyone's got
Yeah, I'm
the
not even
answer.
gonna bother with the multiple choice.
Yeah. Filling.
I don't know. Julie hasn't gotten it right yet.
No.
Dave. Oh, even your mom got it right. Your mom knows a lot about Star Wars.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. What film did George Lucas make a cameo in where he had a speaking part?
Ooh.
What film did George Lucas appear in as a cameo with a speaking part? He was an extra in a couple of films.
So is it A, Men in Black, B, Revenge of the Sith, C, The Godfather Part 2, or D, Beverly Hills Cop 3? A, Men in Black, B, Revenge of the Sith, C, The Godfather Part 2, or D, Beverly Hills Cop 3? Wow.
All right. James is coming in with Beverly Hills Cop 3.
And so is Glenn.
As did Glenn. Your mom said Men in Black, which would have been an educated guess.
All right, James, you did that really soon. Do you know this movie very well? I had no idea about this, but I'd never seen this movie. So.
Yeah, so Axel Foley's being chased through Wonder World, which is Disneyland,
Okay.
and he pushes right by George Lucas, standing with a woman onto a ride,
Oh,
and Lucas goes, "Hey!" And
that's a speaking
that's
part?
the speaking part. And in the credits, he's credited as Disappointed Man. And he's wearing this very 90s Bill Cosby sweater.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I recall seeing this in 93. Like, was that George Lucas? What is George Lucas doing in a Beverly Hills Cop movie? See, now if you had said Temple of Doom,
Yeah, that would make more sense.
then he was in Temple of Doom with Spielberg as extras in the back in the Temple of Doom scenes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Of course, we all know he was in Revenge of the Sith as well.
Baron Papanoida?
Baron Papanoida.
Yeah. We saw him
Yes, we
this
did.
past weekend.
And The Godfather 2, he was not in.
Mm.
But one of the trivia questions that was asked at Disneyland to get those honorary citizen buttons, the guy did ask what film was George Lucas and Carrie Fisher in, and that answer is Hook.
Yes.
They were in Hook together on the bridge, and they were kissing.
That is so weird.
That is very weird.
And I've never seen that as many times as I've seen Hook.
Mm-hmm. So Lucas has made quite a bit of cameos.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next.
What is the title of the tell-all mockumentary that focuses on the true story of R2-D2? Is it A, R2-D2 Beneath the Dome? B, This is Spinal Droid? C, R2-D2 The Droid You Never Knew? Or D, Confessions of an Astromech? Got several people.
Oh, okay. James.
Yeah.
James comes in with Beneath the Dome. Glenn
Glenn?
comes in with Beneath the Dome, as does Julie. And your mom says R2-D2, the droid you never knew. And Real M. Walker says A. And James says, I still have that DVD of R2-D2 Beneath the Dome.
So A is correct.
Yeah, so I gotta hand it to some of these people behind the scenes, like here, Don Bees, who was the operator for R2-D2, made a short film in their spare time.
Yeah.
Anyone working on a film knows that you have a bunch of spare time working on a movie, a bunch of spare time. So I made this little fun mockumentary about the real actor named R2-D2. Very funny, just like David Tomlin did in 1982 when they were shooting Return of the Jedi. He made Return of the Ewok with Warwick Davis.
Yeah.
A film that he never finished, unfortunately, which was Wicket the Ewok just roaming around the sets.
Yeah, it was cool.
Very, very cute. Very, very funny.
We
Warwick
saw some of it, right?
Davis showed it at one of the conventions.
That's it.
And I believe some fans have completed the rough cut.
Oh, cool.
But it's funny to see Carrie Fisher in her dressing room in her slave outfit and Han Solo.
That's
And
right. Yeah.
Yes.
He walked in the room like, it's
Yeah.
so cute. Okay. I remember that.
So yeah, these filmmakers are just getting the camera. It's like, hey, get all the spare time. Let's just do this film. And as an AD, you have no spare time whatsoever from pre-production to the end of production. You have no spare time. So the fact that he did this film, this was the one interview that got away. Well, because he passed away. But I really want to talk to David Tomlin. The stories he could tell. All right, moving right along.
Yes. You want to do this one? Go ahead.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is from the planet Stewjon. Whose name is this a mashup? The name Stewjon. Is it Stuart Freeborn? Is it Stuart Little and John Williams? Is it John Williams and John Stewart? Or John Stewart? So, okay, let me read that again. Okay. John Stewart says Glenn.
Yes. Mom thinks it's C. I'm not sure what your C
Stewart
was. You never
So-
said Stuart Johns. You said like,
Yeah.
John
So
Williams
the
and-
name Stewjon is a mashup of the name John Stewart.
yes.
Not Stuart Johns, or you didn't mash up Stuart Little and John Williams or Stuart Freeborn.
Stuart Little.
Got
John Williams.
So that's at Celebration 5 in 2010 when Jon Stewart, the host from a Daily Show, was doing the interview with George Lucas. He asked George, So what planet is Obi-Wan from? And George Lucas said Stewjon. And from right there, that was canon. I want to say that was used in like a Clone Wars episode.
I think so. I think it was too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was
Either that or
used.
Rebels. I don't know. It's hard to tell because Clone Wars had a couple seasons after Rebels, so it
Yeah.
gets confusing.
Right.
Okay.
So that wasn't in like any kind of rough draft from going back to 1976. That came up in 2010. And I don't know how that was planned out. If Lucas said, "Hey, you know what? When we're on stage, ask me about
Oh,
Obi-Wan's planet,"
could be.
or if they just had all this planned out beforehand.
Right. Okay. The final question. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
In theatrical release order, what character has the same first and last line of dialogue in the Skywalker Saga films? Is it A, Princess Leia Organa, B, C-3PO, C, Han Solo, or D, Luke Skywalker? So in theatrical release order, which character has the same first and last line of dialogue in the Skywalker Saga films? A, Princess Leia Organa, B, C-3PO, C, Han Solo, or D, Luke Skywalker?
Your mom says Han Solo. Your mom again says Han Solo.
Yes.
Julie says C-3PO. Maria says Han Solo.
Mm.
And what did James leave the room?
Glenn says Leia.
And
Wow.
Glenn says Leia. So the winning.
Oh, Real M. Walker says C-3PO. Okay.
So Julie comes in first with C-3PO, and she is right.
Yes.
The first line 3PO says in A New Hope is, "Did you hear that?" Just as the Star Destroyer was pulling the blockade runner into the tractor beam. Also, when Rey was landing her ship right after the Battle of Exegol,
Oh,
3PO looks above and says, "Did you hear that?"
really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And
And then after the rest is like, oh, but doesn't Ray say something at the very end?
we're talking character. The character, not the first and last line in
Oh,
the movie, but what character has the same first and last line.
oh, okay. I totally heard that wrong. Okay.
So yes, that was C-3PO.
Okay. So the character says the same thing.
Yes. So
Okay.
as it says here, in theatrical release order, what character has the same first and last line of dialogue in the Skywalker Saga films?
I guess I just didn't think about same and just thought which character has the first, last, and last line of
Oh,
dialogue.
okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if that needs rewording or I just am
So
sleeping.
anyone, okay, so that was the last one there. So like we always ask,
Yes.
what did you think about this category? Now, was it too much like behind the scenes stuff or the periphery stuff?
What was it called? If you know, you
If
know.
you know, you know. Instead, I know a lot of trivia has got to do with like stuff within the movie. And there's only a couple of those in here.
Mm.
But this all came from like different categories which I just boiled down to this one here. So was there too much the periphery kind of things, or would you want to see something more based in the movies themselves?
Right. Like plot based
Yeah.
or
Like
dialogue based.
there's like a lot of behind the scenes stuff or episode title and what character uses the phrase hey, I guess that's within the movie, and
Yeah, that is.
yeah, and which character is a Gand.
Okay. So Maria's saying fantastic, and so is Fernando.
Awesome. Oh, okay.
Mom says it wasn't a good test. Interesting.
Not a good test for Star Wars fans.
Does that mean it's too easy? What do you mean by that, Mom? Let us know. Julie liked it.
Good potpourri.
Yeah.
Nice.
Glenn likes behind the scenes questions.
Okay.
Okay. James says we have plenty of movie-based categories, so this one was good. It's offered a different option. Okay.
Yeah, I guess we do have other movie-based categories. This is just, once again, a smattering of things. But when I was putting it together, I was thinking, is this too much of behind-the-scenes stuff? But then again, there's always like the last line of
Yeah.
the films. Now, we have 15 questions here, which we got to boil down to 10 questions.
Oh yeah, is there any you didn't like?
Yeah, any questions like, I really like what character has the same first and last line of dialogue.
That's very interesting. Once I understood it, I don't know why I didn't.
I recall seeing the Rise of Skywalker and hearing 3PO say that. It's like, oh, like doing the whole Leonardo DiCaprio meme.
Right.
So yeah, so were there any like,
Mm.
Glenn
Okay.
says Obi-Wan Kenobi's uncle and Ben Kenobi's granddaughter are both also in Star Wars.
Oh. Well, we know about Obi-Wan Kenobi's uncle. He plays. That's Obi-Wan. Do you mean the actor?
Oh, Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor's uncle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Ben Kenobi's granddaughter.
So does that mean Alec Guinness granddaughter?
Yeah, define.
Okay.
All right. And Julie says, I like that one, but I got the point.
The question I didn't understand.
Oh, okay.
She's razzing me. Thanks, Julie.
All right. Real M. Walker likes to be behind the scenes. And James says Wedge.
Wedge.
Yeah,
yes.
Dennis Lawson is Ewan McGregor's uncle. Oh,
Oh
okay.
wow.
Alec Guinness's granddaughter is in Rise of Skywalker, and she's sitting around that first order table when they
get the head?
they bring in the head.
Okay.
Yeah, one of those women there. She doesn't have any line. I guess maybe I don't know if she has got a line or not, but that is Alec Guinness's granddaughter.
Wow. Cool.
All right. Yeah. So good.
Good.
Glenn, I see where you're going with that, and it's a good question.
To think how to spin it.
Yeah. Some of these, like even that one, which we just did
Yeah.
about the
The
first and
same
last line, it took me like 5 tries to get that one boiled down, because
Yeah.
you got to add in theatrical release order. You got to have that. You got to have the Skywalker film in there as well, Skywalker film saga, because you just can't say what in the films.
Right.
You got to be more
Not anymore.
specific. No, not anymore.
Nope.
So yeah, there you go. And I like this first question. What did the world see first? Return of the Jedi or Adam Driver?
Yeah, that's so cute. The release of Return of the Jedi or the birth of Adam.
Yeah.
I like that too. Yay.
I guess I can put this one here for the crawl in the crawl
Oh yeah.
category.
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
All right, well, before we
Skywalkers.
wrap up here, was there any questions that you thought, maybe not that one? Let us know, because we got to work on this probably sometime tonight
Yeah.
and then get our Comic-Con Revolution. So if you're going,
Ooh.
please let us know. And once again, we're going to be doing our panels on Sunday, May the 18th at 12 o'clock for our pop culture, and then at 2:45 for our Star Wars Trivia Pop Culture Challenge. You can come by and say hello to us and to the Gildersleeveses.
Yes.
Julie and James will be there as well.
Lucas cameo question. Oh, that's true. The Lucas cameo question is not about Star Wars because the answers are not Star Wars,
Oh, okay.
which is true.
That's a very good point.
That's a good point, and I believe I thought of that while we were asking the question too. It's like,
Okay.
okay.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, Skywalkers. Well, thank you for joining in on this Things
We want to share.
Things we want to share. Things we want to share.